The city of Johannesburg, Lilian Ngoyi Street, formerly known as Bree, left in ruins after a devastating gas explosion, and 200 million allocated to the wrong company to fix the street.
Business forums are badly affecting our projects, especially because they demand money they did not work for.
As much as there are construction mafias, it's very important to collaborate. I've been in the industry for 2 decades with the construction mafia involved. But what I do when I come, I sit down because it's a crying for help to them.
We don't mind if they want us to offer them opportunities for them to work in our projects. We can do that, but they must work, not demanding hard cash of 30%.
You just need to sit down, understand to them what is it that they need, and you collaborate. I've collaborated with them. I've built quite a lot of people that are coming from these, you call them construction mafias, I call them business forums.
The JRA, or the Johannesburg Road Agency, awarded the contract to a company called Startup Engineer, a company that initially seemed well qualified. However, missed deadlines and incomplete documentation led to the termination of the contract in August 2024. So the question now is, how did they make such a mistake? A 200 million rand mistake allocated to a company that defrauded City Power of 94 million rand. And it's alleged that the company is owned by 2 Zimbabwean nationals. And also it's alleged that Kenny Kunene is the one that recommended this company as a legitimate company. So now, complicating this project even further is the influence of the construction mafia, an infamous group, or as Mam'khize so eloquently put it, the business forum. Criminal groups that extort companies for a share of contracts or force them to hire unqualified workers. These groups have deeply infiltrated South Africa's construction sector, leading to increased costs and delays. So the Johannesburg Road Agency stated that the reason they awarded the rehabilitation contract to this company called Startup Engineer is because they seemed well qualified on paper. But this decision has raised more questions than answers. The contractors missed key deadlines and failed to submit necessary documentations, leading to the subsequent termination of contract. But was the termination due to incompetency, or is there something more sinister that we, as normal everyday citizens, are unaware of? Brings us to the concept of tenderpreneurship, a term that has become all too familiar in South Africa. Tendership referred to the exploitation of government tenders by politically connected individuals who use these contracts to amass wealth quickly. These tenders often serve as a quick money-making scheme for politicians and their allies, rather than a genuine effort to improve infrastructure. So now the group of people in question is the JRA. Handling of this whole project raises concerns. Why was a contractor with such a glaring issue allowed to begin work in the first place? Could it be that political connections played a role in the awarding of this contract? So the DA called for the Special Investigation Unit, SIU, to step in, not just about this one project, but about the systematic issue of corruption and lack of accountability within the Johannesburg government. Also, add into the pot the fact that the coalition in Johannesburg is crumbling, to say the least. So last year there was a public spat between MMC Dada Morero, who is the mayor of Johannesburg, and Kenny Kunene, who brought into light the dysfunction within the city of governance. Amid this chaos, the real issue, like the delays in repairing the critical street, are being sidelined. With the SIU now being urged to investigate, it's clear that something is deeply wrong with how tenders are being awarded and managed. As the Lilian Ngoyi Street remains in disrepair, it stands as a symbol of failures within the JRA and the broader issues plaguing South Africa's construction sector. This isn't just about one road. It's about a system that prioritizes profit over public service, where tenders are awarded not to the most qualified, but to the most connected. So I'd like to cut this short. I would really want to go deeper into this and name a few people, but due to a lack of time, I wanted to keep this at a maximum of 5 minutes. But yeah, obviously, the road to recovery for Lilian Ngoyi Street is long and uncertain. But the deeper issue, we have established that it's pretty clear that Johannesburg and South Africa must confront the evils of the tenderpreneurship and the construction mafia. That Mam'khize so clearly put it, that you just need to talk to them and they won't stand in your way. The citizens deserve better oversight, better governance, and better infrastructure, because rebuilding a city isn't just about bricks and mortar. It's about integrity and accountability. And that is something we do not hold our politicians to. If we had to dig into each and every political leader and their dark past, I'm still shocked that South Africans are still voting. I'm still shocked that these leaders are still held to this high regard. Honestly, do not blame the youth on adult well into their 40s who's disinterested in politics. These are the issues. The lack of accountability, the fact that they write a story today, tomorrow we forgot, and we move on. 294 million to the very same company. And by next week, something else will be trending. And no one is going to remember the story. Thank you. If you enjoyed the video, please do like, comment, share, subscribe. It really does help channels. It helps this channel. Please let me know what you think of Mam'khize that stated that there's nothing wrong with the business forums, the construction mafias, and the missing 200 million, and the startup or step-up company, that defrauded 294 million. A Zimbabwean company. This is appalling, to say the least. But yeah, please let us know what you think on the comment section, and do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.